Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Get busy living or get busy dying. Life is short, and it is up to you to make it sweet. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist. That is all. The good life is one inspired by love and guided by knowledge. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Turn your wounds into wisdom. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Life is made of ever so many partings welded together. Life is made of ever so many partings welded together. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass but learning to dance in the rain. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain. Life is what we make it, always has been, always will be. You have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. I have found that if you love life, life will love you back. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Life is a journey that must be traveled no matter how bad the roads and accommodations. Life is a daring adventure, or it is nothing at all. Don't count the days, make the days count. In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist. That is all. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we respond to it. The purpose of life is a life of purpose. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. To live is to change, and to be perfect is to have changed often. The quality of life is determined by its activities. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. Life is about making an impact, not making an income. Life is a flower of which love is the honey. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we respond to it. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood.